When my parents started to struggle with everyday things like cooking, getting dressed, or remembering their medicines, I immediately thought, they need to go to a nursing home. It seemed like the safest choice. Professionals would take care of them and they wouldn't have to worry about chores. But once I saw what life in a nursing home was really like, high costs, strict routines, and how little freedom they had, I started to feel uncomfortable. I asked myself, is this really the best we can do for them? That question led me to something hopeful. Yes, there are better options. In fact, there are several ways to support older adults that offer more freedom, personal attention, and often cost less than a nursing home. Let me share 6 simple and powerful alternatives that can help your loved ones, or even yourself, stay comfortable, independent, and happy as you grow older. 1. In-home care. Staying where you're most comfortable. Many people think moving into a nursing home is the only way to get help, but that's not true. One of the best ways to age gracefully is to stay at home and get help when needed. This is called in-home care. In-home care is perfect for seniors who love their homes and want to keep living there, but just need help with things like cooking meals, taking a shower safely, remembering medicine, getting to the doctor. You can choose how much help you need. Some people only need a caregiver for a few hours a week. Others may need someone full-time. You can hire a private caregiver or work with a home care agency that matches you with trained professionals. Why is this a good choice? You stay in your own home surrounded by familiar things and memories. You keep your routine, your coffee in the morning, your favorite chair, even your dog or cat. You get one-on-one care, not shared with 20 other people. The cost is usually around $4,500 a month, much less than most nursing homes. Of course, there are challenges. If someone needs care 24/7, it can get expensive. Also, someone in the family has to help organize things and make sure everything is going smoothly. But for many families, in-home care feels more loving and respectful. Seniors often say they're glad they stayed home. It makes them feel more like themselves. 2. Assisted living. Freedom with a little help. Maybe your loved one wants a little more support but doesn't need full-time medical care. Assisted living might be just right. In assisted living, seniors live in their own apartments with private bathrooms and sometimes even small kitchens. But help is nearby whenever they need it. Staff members take care of meals cleaning, laundry medication reminders. These places are not like cold hospitals. They're designed to feel like home, with gardens, dining rooms, and social events. Seniors can join activities, make friends, and go on outings while still having their own private space. Many people say they feel more connected and less lonely in assisted living. The cost? About $4,500 a month, similar to in-home care, and usually much cheaper than a nursing home. Keep in mind, if someone has serious health problems that need full medical care, assisted living may not be enough. Also, extra services may cost more, so prices can go up. But for many people, it's a peaceful, safe, and happy place to enjoy life without the burden of daily chores. 3. Moving in with family, sharing life together again. In many cultures, it's normal for aging parents to move in with their children. It's not just about care. It's about love, tradition, and togetherness. When seniors move in with family, they get daily interaction and emotional support. care from people who truly know and love them, a sense of purpose and belonging. They're part of the household, sharing meals, laughter, and stories. Grandparents can connect with grandchildren, and their wisdom becomes part of daily life. It's also more affordable. Instead of paying thousands a month to live in a facility, families can share resources and use money for part-time help or home improvements if needed. But there are challenges. Taking care of a loved one can be hard, especially if you're also working or have kids of your own. It's important to make a clear plan, set healthy boundaries, talk openly about everyone's needs. You may need to add ramps, handrails, or safer bathrooms, but many families say it's worth it. They grow closer, and the seniors feel truly loved, not just cared for, but included. 4. Senior co-housing, community and independence together. Imagine a place where seniors live near each other, each in their own apartment or small home, but share meals, activities, and help one another out. That's what senior co-housing is all about. In these communities, residents might share gardening, cooking, cleaning common areas, weekly social events. It's not a nursing home. It's more like a neighborhood of friends. People help each other, check in on each other, and stay socially connected. Some co-housing communities hire part-time caregivers or nurses to help with more difficult tasks like medication or transportation. It's usually more affordable than a nursing home, and the emotional benefits are huge. No more feeling lonely, and lots of opportunities to stay active and involved. For many seniors, co-housing brings the best of both worlds, independence and companionship. 5. Retirement villages, independent living in a senior-friendly community. Another great option is retirement villages, also called independent living communities. These are places where older adults live in small houses, apartments, or cottages in a neighborhood designed especially for seniors. Everyone in the community is around the same age, and the area is built to be easy to walk around and live in safely. What makes retirement villages special? You have your own private home, with your furniture, decorations, and privacy. No more heavy chores. Maintenance, lawn care, and sometimes even housekeeping are handled for you. There are often shared spaces like a dining hall, fitness room, gardens, or hobby areas. There are regular activities, outings, and classes, so it's easy to meet people and stay active. Retirement villages are a great fit for seniors who are still healthy and active, but want to live in a place that's peaceful, low maintenance, and full of friendly neighbors. Some retirement communities offer different levels of care. For example, you might start in an independent home, and later, if you need help, move to assisted living within the same community. How much does it cost? Prices vary depending on location, size of the home, and services included. Some require an upfront payment or entry fee, and others work like regular rent. Monthly fees usually cover utilities, maintenance, and activities. Things to consider. It's not for people who need daily medical help. Some places have long waiting lists. You'll want to visit and see if the community feels right for you. But for many older adults, retirement villages offer the freedom of independent living with the joy of having a safe, social, and senior-friendly environment. 6. Adult daycare centers, daily help, while staying at home. Let's say your loved one lives at home with family, but can't be left alone all day while everyone's at work. Or maybe they feel lonely during the day and need something to do. This is where adult daycare centers can help. These centers are places where seniors can go during the day, just like children go to school or daycare. They usually run from morning to late afternoon, Monday through Friday. At these centers, seniors can take part in fun activities like music, games, or crafts, join exercise classes for gentle movement, get meals and snacks, receive help with bathing, medicines, or other care needs, enjoy friendship and conversation with others their age. Why it's helpful? Seniors get out of the house, stay mentally and physically active, and avoid feeling isolated. Family caregivers get a break, knowing their loved one is safe and cared for. It can delay or even prevent the need for a nursing home. Costs vary, but adult daycare is usually one of the most affordable care options, often $70–100 per day, depending on where you live and the services provided. Some programs specialize in caring for people with memory issues like dementia or Alzheimer's. These centers are designed to be safe and supportive, with trained staff. What to keep in mind? Transportation might be needed if the senior can't drive. It's not 24-hour care, it's only during the day. Some seniors may need time to adjust to the new setting. But overall, adult daycare centers offer a wonderful way for seniors to stay active, socialize, and get care without leaving home permanently. 7. Hospice and palliative care at home, comfort and peace at the end of life. When a loved one is seriously ill and approaching the final stage of life, it's important to focus on comfort, dignity, and peace. This is where hospice care and palliative care at home can help. Palliative care is for people with serious illnesses. It helps manage pain and symptoms while still receiving treatment. Hospice care is for people who are near the end of life and no longer seeking to cure their illness. It focuses on comfort, not medical treatments. Both types of care can happen at home, where the person is surrounded by family, familiar things, and love. Here's what they provide. Nurses and health aides who visit regularly, help with bathing, feeding, and medications. Emotional and spiritual support. Equipment like hospital beds or oxygen support for family members, including grief counseling. Why families choose this? The person gets to stay in their own bed, in their own home. They are treated with kindness and respect in their final days. It gives families time to be together in a more peaceful, meaningful way. Cost? Most hospice services are covered by Medicare, Medicaid, or private insurance, so many families don't pay much out of pocket. What to know? You'll need to work with doctors and a hospice agency to set up care. Family members may still need to help with daily care, so having support is important. While it's a difficult time, home hospice or palliative care can provide comfort, peace, and dignity, offering love and calm in a familiar place rather than a hospital or nursing facility. Would you like me to create a closing section that gently summarizes all 7 options and encourages families to make thoughtful, loving choices?